Hi everybody, Lambkin here, and today I'm going to highlight a specific move that Law has that I think is very underutilized by a lot of Law players, including myself up until recently. So the move I'm talking about is forward forward 2 and its various extensions. This is an incredibly good move, and just recently I discovered how good it actually is. So today I'm going to try and explain to you guys. I'm going to show you all the different extensions, and I'm going to explain what are the utilities of each one and why are these string extensions so incredibly good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Let's just jump right into it. Alright, so in my opinion, forward forward 2 is potentially one of the best moves that Law has in this game, and certainly the best engager that he has in this game from mid to long range. Let me try and explain here. So forward forward 2 in and of itself, it doesn't have a lot of range, but because it's a forward forward input, you can use the forward momentum to cover a lot of range with this move, as you can see here. I can hit this from quite far away. That, coupled with the fact that it comes out at 14 frames, makes it a really fast option as well. And of course this string has a lot of different extensions to it. And let's go through some of them. But basically the main reason why this move is so good is because of this new string extension, forward forward 2 into forward 1+2, also known as the poison arrow here, or dragon hammer. Hi everyone, Lambkin from the future here. I meant to say 1-inch punch, not dragon hammer. Dragon hammer is another move entirely. I just had to jump in here real quick because I noticed while editing this video that I misspoke a couple of times in this video. So I just want to clear the confusion ahead of time. So later in the video I will say a couple times 10 hit or 10 hit string, even though what I actually mean is 10 frame, like a 10 frame move. So I just want to clear that up. Sorry about that. Let's get on with the video. Now let's talk about this string first. So this is a mid. It is interruptible by a 10 frame. Let's see. If your opponent is very sharp, they can interrupt this here with a 10 frame. That's the only thing they can do. They can step it, but the only way they can interrupt it is with a 10 frame, meaning that we'll get into the mind games later, but I'll mention it briefly here. They cannot interrupt forward forward 2-1, for example. And on counter hit, the last hit is guaranteed here as well. So if they try to interrupt second hit here, they get blown up by this. We'll get into that, but for now, we'll leave it aside. Let's see. So yeah, does chip damage on block 4. It's not bad. When you're heat, does quite a good chunk. Like 9 damage, chip damage on block here. That's pretty good. Now you're +2 on block, meaning this is a good way to bait out side steps as well. Side steps bait out punishes, of course, and people who like to challenge your frame. You can transition into DSS, of course, leaving you at +5. And this means that since you're +5, anything you have in DSS that comes out at 14 frames or faster is uninterruptible. Except for the highs, of course. They can still duck those, obviously. But DSS 1 is uninterruptible after this. DSS 2 is uninterruptible. Forward 2 is uninterruptible, of course, out of DSS. Forward 1 is uninterruptible. And 3+4 is uninterruptible as well. Leaving you at a great advantage here, frame-wise. Now, let's see. If your opponent tries to interrupt you with something that is not 10 frame, they'll get counter hit launched by the string right here, giving you big damage. Because of course this is a counter hit launcher. And even if you commit to going into DSS here, you can still crouch cancel into while standing 4 combo here. see. And another thing, let's see. You'll notice again I have counter hit set on here. If I put the second action to block here, you will notice that you will try and block the second hit here if you can. So if I delay it, you can't hit it. But then you'll notice that if I hit forward 4-2 on counter hit and do the poison arrow follow up, the second hit is guaranteed on counter hit. And yes, this wall splats as well. Now the mix up here, let me see. The thing is though, I'm gonna do this. So the thing about this move is you can step it to the right. It does have tracking to the left, so you can't really step to the left, but you can sidewalk to the left. If you commit to the sidewalk, you can do that. But if you just try to, if they just try to step, they will still get hit by this. But again, step right is the way to go here. The thing is, if they try to, if you notice that they're gonna try and step you, that's when you do forward 2-1 instead. Because forward 2-1 cannot be stepped to either side. It has to be ducked. And again, that's when if you try to duck and they do forward the poison arrow extension, then you get blown up by that, of course. And again, if you're at a wall, you get a wall splat and everything. Alright, let's see. Let's go to like this. Now, now forward 4-2-1 extension. First two hits are guaranteed on counter hit. The last hit is not guaranteed on counter hit. They can block that still. You're at -13. This is a mid, high, mid. And all of these extensions are highly delayable as well. Let's see. Very delayable. This is forward 4-2-4. Forward 4-2-3, by the way. You can even interrupt the poison arrow extension here by a lot, opening up for further mind games as well. You can even do forward 4-2 into forward 4-2 for people who are like really patient. And this is where again you can try and catch people up with the counter hit forward 2 into 1-3. Try to put the second hit on block here. So you'll notice that if I hit the second hit of this hits on counter hit. So again, I just showed you that if the first hit counter hits, second hit is guaranteed, but the third hit is not. If they block the first hit and try to interrupt the second hit because they want to try and interrupt your poison arrow, and they get hit by the second hit of this, the third hit is guaranteed. You see, that's 2-hit combo, he can't block it. And this is especially disgusting, again, let me see, at the wall here. Because every option that he has out of this out of these strings extensions basically gives you a launcher at the wall, a wall combo. Second hit on counter hit guaranteed. The third hit, you will wall splat them for a big combo. Forward 4-2-3 will wall splat, of course. You just gotta be aware that forward 4-2-3 is -14 on block. So it is highly punishable in this game. It is mostly something I would use this for whiff punishing. If your opponent, especially if they have their back against a wall, you can get the wall combo like this one. Use it as a whiff punisher. Don't use this in the neutral. You mix poison arrow with the forward 2-1. So again, third hit here is guaranteed if they try to interrupt the second hit. If you... what's it called? Poison arrow will wall splat on normal hit here. If you get the first counter hit on the first hit on 442, you get the guaranteed hit here, of course, giving you a big combo. And if they try to interrupt, block the first hit and try to interrupt the second hit with something that's not a 10 hit, they get counter hit launched, which also gives you a combo here at the wall, of course. Alright, so let's summarize here. You want to use forward 4-2, 1+2 into forward 1+2, the poison arrow string here, to engage your opponent. If they block your poison arrow, your +2, you're in a good position to either go into DSS and do a DSS mix-up. You can go into slide mix-ups from DSS as well, of course, like this. Something like that. If you get the counter hit on the first hit of the string, the second hit is guaranteed, of course. You get big damage, 38 damage here, a good chunk. You get the combo at the wall, of course. If they block the first hit and they can try to interrupt your poison arrow incorrectly, they'll get counter hit here, and you'll get a big combo. Just like that. Now, if they try to interrupt you with a 10-hit string, or if they try to sidestep you as well, you can catch them out with the forward 2-1. That's the mix-up you do, like this. They cannot step this, they cannot interrupt this with anything. And this is when, if you get the counter hit on the second hit, third hit is guaranteed. You get a wall splat here as well if they have that back against the wall. Good chunk of damage here. Now you have to be aware that you cannot hit confirm this. If you try and delay the third hit to confirm the second hit and delay just a tiny bit, it's not possible. They can block it. You're -13 at a disadvantage here. So that doesn't work. Another thing I'll tell you to be aware of here is that if they block, let me see. Yeah. If they expect you to do this string and they block the second hit, you are -4, so you can step here and bait out the punish. See, even a 10 frame move, you can step. And you are also in a good position. If you really gotta read that people are gonna try and interrupt your poison arrow here, you're also in a great position to step after poison arrow. Boom, block, step. So yeah, that is basically how you use these string extensions and these mix-up right here. Okay, so I hope that you found this video useful, helpful or informative. I wish you good luck with the tips and trick I've given you today. I would urge you to go and try it out. Let me know if you're having success with it or not. So yeah, go give it a try. And yeah, until next time, I hope you have a good one. See you soon. Bye.